The richest Latin artists in history in 2026. From Bad Bunny to Shakira and Gloria Estefan, how their fortunes were built. Latin music is no longer just a regional phenomenon, it's a global force. From salsa to reggaeton, from rock en español to pop crossover hits, Latin artists have conquered the world, breaking cultural barriers and building vast fortunes along the way. Tonight, we explore the richest Latin artists in history as of 2026 and uncover how they turned rhythm, passion, and innovation into music empires. We'll go beyond record sales, into business ventures, brand power, and cultural legacy. When we talk about the richest artists, we're talking about more than hit songs. In the modern music industry, wealth is built through touring and live performances, streaming and publishing royalties, brand partnerships and endorsements, business ventures and investments, film, television, and product lines. For Latin artists, this diversification has been especially powerful, crossing cultural and linguistic borders to become global household names. At number 9, we find artists who mastered both music and entrepreneurship. One such example is Pitbull, whose estimated net worth stands around $100 million. He leveraged his music success into investments in brands, beverages, and education ventures, turning celebrity into enterprise. Similarly, Enrique Iglesias also holds about $100 million. His crossover pop hits and touring prowess helped him build both musical and financial staying power. And though still growing, Bad Bunny is estimated to now have a net worth around $100 million, a figure that reflects his career evolution, from streamer to global superstar, actor, brand partner, and even pro wrestling entertainer. At this level, wealth is not just about music, it's about defining eras. Ricky Martin, whose hits like Living La Vida Loca helped bring Latin pop to the mainstream in the late 90s, has built an estimated fortune near $130 million. And throughout multiple decades, Luis Miguel has sustained massive commercial success with a reported net worth around $180 million, driven by record sales and some of the most successful tours in Latin history. At number 3 stands Shakira, a global powerhouse whose net worth is estimated around $300 million. Her rise started in Colombia, but her impact has been worldwide. With over 95 million records sold, stadium-filling tours, crossover hits like Hips Don't Lie, and massive endorsement deals, Shakira's success transcends language and genre. But her wealth isn't just musical. She has also ventured into business, philanthropy, and global brand partnerships, cementing her as one of the most influential Latin artists of all time. Modern Latin artists have increasingly diversified into business ventures that extend far beyond music. From fashion lines and fragrances to production companies, investing in hospitality and tech startups, today's richest stars excel in entrepreneurship. Artists like Bad Bunny and Pitbull have collaborated with global brands such as Adidas and Pepsi, creating revenue streams independent of album sales. This trend echoes across the industry, enabling artists to thrive financially even amid changing music consumption habits. In the second spot is Jennifer Lopez, with an estimated net worth around $400 million. J.Lo's career spans music, film, television, fashion, fragrances, and production, a hybrid model of artist-entrepreneur that has elevated her from pop icon to cultural mogul. She's not just rich because she sings, she's rich because she built an empire. And at the top of the list sits Gloria Estefan, with a remarkable estimated fortune of $500 million. Her success story began as the lead singer of the Miami Sound Machine, but it didn't end there. With more than 100 million records sold worldwide, Estefan became a trailblazer for Latin artists on the global stage. Beyond music, she expanded into Broadway productions, television, restaurants, and hospitality, building a diverse business portfolio that continues to grow. Her influence paved the way for future generations of Latin superstars, from Ricky Martin to Shakira to Bad Bunny, making her fortune as much a legacy as a financial achievement. From pioneers of Latin pop to global chart toppers, the richest Latin artists represent not just musical success, but cultural transformation. They built their fortunes by innovating their sound, expanding into global markets, diversifying into business and branding, inspiring millions of fans around the world. As Latin music continues to rise, so too does the legacy of these iconoclastic artists, proving that when artistry meets ambition, the world listens, and invests as if Gloria Estefan represents the foundation. Bad Bunny represents the revolution. By 2026, he is not just a music star, he's a global economic force. From SoundCloud uploads in Puerto Rico to becoming Spotify's most streamed artist multiple years in a row, Bad Bunny capitalized on the streaming era like no Latin artist before him. But streaming alone doesn't create nine-figure wealth. Here's how he built it. Record-breaking global tours, selling out stadiums across North America, Europe, and Latin America. Brand collaborations, notably long-running sneaker deals. Acting roles in major Hollywood productions. WWE appearances, expanding his cultural footprint. Strategic ownership stakes in creative ventures. His financial power lies in relevance. He doesn't chase trends, he sets them. And unlike earlier generations, he built his empire in the digital era, where streams translate into global dominance. Shakira's fortune wasn't built overnight. Her early Spanish-language albums made her a Latin American sensation. But her pivot to English-language crossover hits transformed her into a global icon. Her wealth pillars include massive album sales across multiple languages, global arena tours spanning decades, fragrance and fashion ventures, television appearances and performance specials, music catalog value appreciation. One key to Shakira's fortune? Longevity. She reinvented herself without losing authenticity, transitioning from rock-inspired Latin pop to global dance anthems. And in the streaming era, her catalog continues to generate income across generations. Jennifer Lopez didn't just build a music career. She built a brand. Singer, actress, producer, entrepreneur. Her fortune is diversified across box office films, television production, fragrance empire, fashion collaborations, Las Vegas residences, global tours. What sets her apart is business infrastructure. She operates like a corporation, with strategic branding, licensing, and content ownership playing central roles. J.Lo proved that a Latin artist could dominate Hollywood and music simultaneously, multiplying revenue streams along the way. Gloria Estefan's wealth represents generational strategy. Her empire extends beyond music into Broadway productions, hospitality and restaurants, real estate investments, publishing and songwriting royalties. Importantly, she and her husband Emilio Estefan built infrastructure, studios, production networks, and artist development pipelines. She wasn't just an artist. She was a builder of institutions. That's how fortunes move from millions to half-billion territory. In the late 1990s, Latin pop exploded into mainstream America. Ricky Martin's Living La Vida Loca and Enrique Iglesias' crossover hits opened doors that had long been closed. Their wealth strategies centered on English-language crossovers, massive global touring, endorsement partnerships,